Okay, well, welcome everybody. These are some of your coaches for the 21-day whole program. Yay! That begins in just a few days. I can't believe it. So the 10th of January, and we are really excited to have all of you here participating with us because, you know, things just work better when you're not alone. I love that. And what we're doing today, we're just going to take a few minutes because those of you who have already committed to doing the 7-day cleanse at the beginning of our 21-day whole program, or actually you can do it at any point during the program, but many of us are going to start with the 7-day cleanse on the 10th. We want to make sure that you're fully supported, that you know what the heck you're doing, that you know why you're doing it. And all of us here have actually done it already. And so we've got some great tips for you. And we want to make sure that you're all set to go. So I'm going to start with asking our panel of experts here some questions to, first of all, why do you want to do this cleanse and what good is it going to do? All right. So I'm going to start, Shelley. If you would talk a little bit about why people want to do this cleanse for those who are maybe on the fence and not sure.
That's a great question. And sometimes cleanses can bring up really scary thoughts about, you know, not being able to do your normal routine, right? And go to work because you might have to be visiting the bathroom often. This is not that kind of cleanse, you guys. Some of the reasons, there's 7 and then 17 more reasons on why we want to consider cleansing and detoxifying our bodies at least the bare minimum once a year, if not twice a year. We are surrounded with toxins in our environment from the moment we wake up to the air that we breathe, the water we drink, the food that we eat, drugs, alcohol, pharmaceuticals, you name it, and even in the fruits and vegetables because of all the unnecessary chemicals that taint our food. So to me, that's the most exciting part. And it's like, you know, we take showers every day or a couple times a week, or let's hope, you know, something like that to wash the dirt off our body. We want to wash the dirt out, you know, on the inside of our body. We want to just like eliminate it, get that out. And that's what this 7-day healthy cleanse can do. It will reset your system. And so that it's kind of like, you know, if you're an artist or a writer and you start with a clean page on your journal or a clean canvas, this is what it does for our bodies. It cleanses our bodies, detoxifies our bodies, actually helps improve fat metabolism and losing weight because toxins cling to the fat cells in our body. And a lot of times we can't lose fat weight simply because of the chemical load in our bodies. So if you want a clean slate, you know, for this new year and develop a new routine of healthy eating, there's no better way, in my opinion, than to actually develop healthy habits that you're going to be able to adhere to. The cleanse will do that for you because it changes your palate, your body gets nourished by the new healthy foods you're introducing, and it really does help eliminate the cravings for the SAD diet, the standard typical American diet. That's one answer I got for you.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Anyone want to add to that? Anything else?
Yeah, I will. You know, I guess, yeah, I think the terminology in this cleanse particular, the very first step is the word healthy. And that is what we want to focus on, is that this plan is a 7-day healthy cleanse, not something to be compared to that's out there. That's really difficult. Some people have some really bad reactions and severe reactions if they have some health issues. So remember that. And that's what we're here for, is if there are any complications or mild, you know, we're here to help. We have, all of us together have a lot of experience. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Elena, did you have something to add to that?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I kind of compare it, Shelley, to the idea of having a long-handled toothbrush. that goes into our system that just kind of cleans us all out, but in a gentle way. And I think that's a really important thing to remember, that this is a gentle cleanse. 70% of what you're going to be eating is going to be vegetables. 20 to 30% is going to be fruits. So you are going to be eliminating, but it's not anything that you can't control. So it's just a beautiful way of looking at how to start the year off right and get your body cleansed so that you have a clean slate, like you said.
Perfect.
Yeah. So so you bring up a good point. You said 70, would you say 70% of what we're going to be eating on the cleanse is vegetables?
Yes.
So what do people need to do to prepare? Mary, do you want to take that one? Okay.
I think that's one of the most important things, because if you start the day and you're not prepared for the week, you are setting yourself up for not having the success that you are desiring to do. We're building new habits, and the habits that we have is to go to the refrigerator or go to the foods and so forth that we have done for the last decade, because we're short of time, we're in a hurry, we have to run out the door. And if we aren't prepared, then we are going to grab whatever it is that's in our refrigerator, and we're going to backslide and maybe go to a regular type of meal. So preparation, the 2 days before you start, are probably the most important days of all. So you want to get your fresh fruits and vegetables and prep them, wash them, put them in individual baggies, so that you can go to your refrigerator and grab something very quick when you're running out the door. You want to carry food with you in your car. You want to take food with you to work, so that you are always prepared, because this is about grazing. Because we're not limiting the amount of foods that you are eating. We are encouraging you to eat on an ongoing basis. When you're hungry, you're going to grab your fresh fruits and vegetables. The other thing is, when your family maybe is involved with you also, we're going to learn how to make healthy, plant-based foods that is good. It's not about just eating carrots and celery and pea pods and things like that. It is about creating meals. So you want to put your meals together, know what you're going to do on Wednesday night and Thursday, for the 7 days. So you have thought ahead and you have all your ingredients. The other thing that I would encourage you to do is make sure you eat enough. Especially the first day. What I have found for myself is I'm really not that hungry, and I'm not into that routine and so forth, and I will graze and so forth. But when I don't eat enough on day 1, day 2 is really hard, because even if you eat a lot on day 2, you are trying to catch up of what your body didn't get on day 1. And you will be hungry even though you're eating. So that would be my number one thing, or 2, I should say. Prepare. Your preparation is crucial. And eating enough your first few days is also very, very crucial. And eat until you feel full. And
Mary,
if
that's
you need
really-
to eat in an hour, do it
That's
again.
really good points. And I want to say that we're going to be providing you in the file section and in the guides some recipe ideas. So in the preparation part, Mary, I always like to take a couple of days and actually make like the sweet potato hash, so it's in my refrigerator, or the rainbow soup that we all love, and have that in my refrigerator. So I actually have prepared food, not just the little baggies, so that you have something to eat, not only for yourself, but also they're all yummy. And so your family probably will enjoy them too.
Yeah. I found that avocados were really my friend, because when I first did the cleanse, the first time I did it a few years ago, I found that I was never fully satiated eating only fruits and vegetables, because I was so used to, eating a lot of protein. So I never felt fully satiated. But when I added avocado to the soup, then I felt like I was getting something a little bit more. So I really ate a lot of avocados. And I think you're allowed is it a half an avocado a day?
Yes,
I
yes.
think,
Yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
is the recommended. Now, but let's talk for a minute about protein, whether or not you could eat protein on this cleanse. So Shelley, do you want to take that one?
Yeah, sure. And I do want to, before I forget, to address something that Mary had said that's so important. And this cleanse is different than regular eating habits, right? Mary was saying we want to eat as much food as we can and throughout the day. And that's not a typical way to eat. However, it's important because the more foods that we eat, the more nutrients we're getting in our body, the more fiber we're getting in our body, the more cleansing process is happening and metabolism is being elevated. So the whole thing about this cleanse is not about starving yourself. It's about eating as much food as you can to get the benefits, the nutrient density, and the cleansing properties that come through the fibrous foods. And so back to the recipes, we are going to have delicious recipes, and you're going to find foods that you never even could imagine could be so tasty. Robin, what was the question again? I totally
Yeah,
lost.
that's fine. Yeah, protein, yes or no on the cleanse?
Yes, and I remember Nidra Sayer, who's a top nutritionist, saying that if your body will tell you, this is a great opportunity, you guys, to listen to your body and ask your body what it needs. And a lot of people haven't ever done that before. It may sound strange. Your body will tell you. So if you have a need to eat protein, it's okay to do that. Some bodies need the protein. So it might be a hard-boiled egg. It might be, a clean source of protein like some chicken. I would say that if you can, to stay away from red meat because that's harder to digest. But again, you can choose clean proteins. And if you need some help or guidance, reach out to one of the experts on the panel here, and we can guide you into what proteins, that you can have. Certainly, we don't want you to feel deficient experiencing that. And speaking of that, I just want to mention, oftentimes on day 1 or day 2 of a cleanse, it is common to feel a little bit lazy, to feel maybe even a little bit tired. And it depends really on if you've ever done a cleanse before, how many toxins your body's getting rid of. But remember this, through this process, you are eliminating toxins, and you may feel a little bad before you feel better. It's not a heavy detox, like Debbie said, it's a cleanse. But just keep that in mind and don't stop, keep on going. Eat more food.
Eat more food. Eat more food. That's good. Yeah. All right. Well, before we wrap up, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that that I wanted to know when I did my first cleanse. Because I felt, it's like, oh my gosh, I'd never done a cleanse before. And they did sort of scare me, that whole cleanse. Am I going to be super hungry? Am I just going to be eating, grapefruit the whole time? But this cleanse really did have me feel good. And I dropped, I think the first time I did it, a good 5-6 pounds. And that helped because I wanted to jumpstart some weight loss. Now, some people will say, yeah, that was a lot of water weight. I don't know, but it helped. Yeah.
And then we're learning healthy habits. And also, we're giving our body a rest, our digestive system a rest from the carbs and the heavy meats that we typically eat. And that's just a wonderful thing, giving your body a chance to just kind of decompress a little bit and rest. And you might not feel like if you're a big exercise kind of person, you might want to just kind of take it a little bit slower and do more mild exercises. Because this 7 days, Mary told me this when we first started doing this. I was kind of whining and complaining, and she said, Elena, you can do anything for 7 days. It was like, oh, that's right, I can. So we're just trying to be good to our body. So think about it in terms of blessing your body so that you can move into the next few months in a healthier lifestyle.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And what are some of the things that are no-nos? What you're eliminating, not no-nos, that you're eliminating that you don't want to have on the cleanse. Alcohol, first of all.
Right.
So no alcohol for 7 days.
Milk, dairy.
Caffeine, sugar.
Caffeine.
And that with saying caffeine, before you start, if you are a person that has coffee, even 1 cup a day, you want to start weaning yourself off of the coffee, because if you are a heavy coffee drinker and in day 1 you just stop, you're going to have a headache.
Yeah, yeah, weaning the process off is a good idea. So if you're watching this video right now and you're going to do the cleanse, it's a good idea to maybe cut back on the caffeine, the sugar, the alcohol, the things that you won't be enjoying during the cleanse. And I want to talk about sugar just for a quick second, because I know that there's a lot of you out there that are actually addicted to sugar and don't know how to stop. If that is you, I would highly recommend that you jump on this, because this will help you lose your addiction to sugar. And it also, this process enhances your mood, because no sugar, because that can, elevate moods, and then improves your sleep quality and your focus and your energy. So, along with Elena said, you don't want to go and do a badass workout and lift a bunch of weights, but move your body, do yoga. It's a great opportunity to just fall into winter and rest, take a walk every day, but take it easy on your body. How often do you allow your body to have a rest and nourish it deeply? Normally it's a retreat that you go on to once, for a week, and that's it. So consider this your retreat.
Yeah, that's
Excellent.
awesome. Yeah. So as Elena said, we will have documents in the group. If you have any questions, post your questions maybe in the thread here underneath this video, or reach out to the person who invited you for some help. So as we wrap up, any last minute quick thoughts from anybody? No?
Embrace it and just get in here and have a good time with it, because we're all going to be doing this together as collectively. So, great community to be part of.
Excellent.
Yes,
Thank
and
you.
I want you all to know that we will be providing each one of the experts on your team. You have so much as far as resources available from us here. We're going to provide step-by-step instructions, so you won't be alone, like Robin said in the beginning. And you're going to get professional coaching by a team of experts. And so don't let that stop you thinking that you're going to be alone. You're not going to be alone. We've got your back. We're right here with you, and we're going to be your biggest cheerleaders.
Right. And we didn't talk about the supplements that we recommend during the healthy cleanse. And so if you're going to do that, you want to make sure to get the supplements, because they do support what's going on with your body, with alfalfa and herblex and the optiflora to help with your digestion and with probiotics. What else is in
The liver DTX.
Yes.
Right.
All of those are
Right.
so crucial. You may think that because you're eating such a great diet, that you don't need those detoxing supplements. I'm not a person that would normally need herblex, but you will when you eat that quantity of fiber. Your body will need help, putting the moisture and so forth into the colon and the gut. This is a prime time to get your put the pre and probiotics into your colon, because that will help your body to detoxify. If your liver is toxic, the liver DTX is crucial, because your body will not detox and take things to your liver, because that's where things are cleansed first and then they're put into the colon. If your liver is toxic, your body will not overload the liver. So the liver DTX in our cleanse packages is crucial. So let's cleanse the liver, cleanse the colon, so that the body will take and bring those toxins to the liver and then excrete it out in the colon. So the cleanse nutrients are crucial, I believe.
And water. We don't want to forget water. So we're going to give you some wonderful, beautiful infused water recipe ideas. So
Yes.
you're going to be drinking about half of your body weight in ounces of water. So it's going to be a good thing.
It's going to be a revolution.
Yes, it is. It is.
You can do this.
Yes.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Clearly, we could go on for another hour, I believe, and maybe someday we will, but not today. All right, everybody. Well, thank you. And as I said, any questions, just ask. We're here for you.
Excited to have you join us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye now.